Dr. Fred, founder of Elite Chiropractic Coaching, and we create chiropractic believers. Why is this important? Because what happens is we don't want to create patients that use chiropractic. What's that mean? That means they quit when they're out of pain. It means they may go through correction. They say, Doc, when can I stop coming 3 times a week? Doc, when does my program end? They may go in a lifetime, but they quit. Really, anybody that quits, other than they're moving or they're not bringing in their family. How many people come in and they come in, but they don't bring their family? That's not believing chiropractic. Believing is living. Using creates problems. Believing is living. And so what we want to do is create chiropractic believers. Now, in order to do that, you got to know how to change belief systems. Hey, this is a quote from Jim Quick. He's world renowned for helping top level people with memory and mindset. He says, all behavior is belief. Our subconscious mind runs 95 to 99% of our life. So there you go right there. All behavior is belief systems. So how do we change belief systems? Well, any objection is actually a belief system. It's not an objection. It's actually a belief system where the belief system that they have doesn't align with the belief system that you want them to have. So if we can change their belief system, we can change the way they live their life. Change their beliefs and you change their life. So let's go through some beliefs. We're gonna have a series of these. Let's on this video, we're gonna pick one objection. What is that? I have to get a second opinion. Why would somebody say that? So the thing is, if you want to handle a belief system, you have to understand why. Why would somebody have that belief system? Well, it's neither an excuse to get out of there, or there's something about trust. Either they have a trust issue, and that's a belief system. That's an emotion and a belief system. Or they have a belief system that medicine has more credibility. So they come to a chiropractor, right? We hear the belief system, well, chiropractors aren't real doctors. Now, everybody doesn't think that, but they may have that trusted expert. You know, well, I always check in with this doctor. Have you heard that? So when someone says, I have to get a second opinion, you have to find out, number one, why. So whenever you want to find out the cause of a belief system, 3 letters, 1 word, why? That's what I would ask them. Well, and then they'll say, why? Well, I just want to go get a second opinion. Is there something about me or this system you don't trust? Or I'm just curious, who would you go to? Now, if they have a trusted medical expert, well, it's our family doctor. He's been with us for 25 years. You know, we run everything by him. First of all, they probably don't run everything by them, but that's who they may go to as a reference point. So what are you going to do? You can't say that they don't have credibility. Well, they haven't studied the system. What do they know about chiropractic? You can't do that because it's a belief system. Belief systems are emotionally rooted. We run everything by them. Who's the doctor? Has he helped you through a number of family challenges? Well, he helped my mother with cancer. Man, that's huge. That's a huge emotional hook. You can't go against that. So I'd say, okay, so you're talking about everything. That's great. You have a trusting relationship. That's really important. He's guided your family. So have you ever had a health condition that when you went to him, he referred you out? And they say, well, yeah. I mean, he hasn't treated everything in your family, but at least he's guided you in a great direction. Would you agree? Yeah. And then I'd say, so you already know he doesn't have every specialty, but he knows a lot, but he doesn't know every specialty. Would you agree? Yeah, but we always run things by him. No, I totally understand. And then I would say something like, have you ever had a condition where you just went on your own? Like, I'm sure you've made decisions on your health where you didn't go. Did you go through him to find a dentist? You know, and then obviously no, right? They're not going to go to their MD to find a dentist. I'd say, why not? Well, they don't know about it. It's not their specialty. Exactly. So I'd say we study the most advanced system, especially when you're doing CBP, really in the history. Whether you're certified in this technique or not, doesn't really matter. But what you'd say is, you know, I've been to chiropractic seminars. I've never seen any MDs in there. So the probability he may know this is kind of like dentist. So what you do is you take something that's familiar and you align it with something that's not familiar. Well, did he refer you to a dentist? Did he refer you to a massage therapist? Well, physical therapy, no, I understand that. And there's an alignment there, but did he refer you to a dentist? No. How'd you pick those? Well, you know, I found them online. Okay, kind of like this, except this is even better because you were referred in. So what you do is you align a situation that they've had before and show them that they have the power to make an individual decision. Yeah, it's a lot like that. Well, and now if they're insistent, well, I'm still going to talk to them. The final question is there something about me or the system you don't trust? Do you understand your condition? Yes, tell me about it. What's your impression of your condition? Okay, do you believe that if you change that, you're going to be healthy? Yes, I do. Okay, great. So what it is then, would you like me to call them? We can get them on the phone right now. So then I'd go to an action step. Well, no, you don't have to do that. The main thing here is they can make a decision on their own. That's responsibility. And so again, I'm repeating myself. You associate something they've done before on their own with this right here. So how do you do it? I have to get a second opinion. Number 1, validate them. Number 2, find out who that person is. Number 3, get them to agree that they don't know every specialty. Get them to agree that that person has referred them out before. Get them to agree they've made decisions on their own before, and then align it with that same decision. Now, what if they say, well, I don't know, I'm just going to go find somebody. Okay. So what you're going to do is you really don't know what specialty you're going to go to. How do you know they understand this condition? What's your impression of your condition? Do you believe you have a condition that's making your body worse? Do you believe your spine is the foundation of health and life in your body? And when you look at that x-ray, it's weak. What does that mean to you? Now we get an emotional meaning. Well, it means this. Do you believe if you correct that, you're actually going to get better? Yes. Now, based on your new patient tour and everything you've done, do you believe that potential is in this place? Yes. So then you really don't need to talk to anybody, especially someone you don't know, because we already have a relationship. You just assume that. So if they do know someone, go through those 6 steps. If they don't know someone, number 1, get a common reality, and that is they have a condition that's breaking their body down, right? They believe in the principle. They believe that if they go through the program, it's going to get better. And they actually do have the power to make that decision themselves. And that's really it. The last one is really the common thread, because that's responsibility. When you look at anybody that's going to make a change, they have to take responsibility. That's part of changing beliefs. So here we have 6 steps if they know that person, and 4 major steps if they don't know that person. So there you go. Now what you're going to see is people are going to turn around. So there you go. That's one way, certainly a great way to handle and change your belief systems. And I have to get to a second opinion. Man, we got a bunch more coming. Check them out. We go through this and many more objections at our boot camps. So go to leadcoachingllc.com. Check out the boot camps, and certainly plug this in your practice. I promise you it will work. Thanks.